frustrated and annoyed, all of these things that people experience. And for the most part, I am able to, let them go with ease. I am able to, recognize that they're not real and pass them on by. But I think up until now, I've just been pushing it aside because I haven't wanted to look at it. And now I want to look at it with the Holy Spirit. I know I can't do it alone. I know, in all honesty, that I have no idea what it is that I'm doing in regards to healing, and that Brittany is not the one who heals, but in fact that it's the Spirit through me that heals. And I am able to help everybody else. I become that vessel, I become that channel, and I guide people through their difficulties, and I can see when they're in the ego mind, and I can see all their programs that they play before themselves that are not the truths of who they really are. And yet when it comes to me, it's more difficult, as it always is with ourselves, right? And I allow these days to go by, little minuscule stuff, like Tom and I getting lost all the time. I got really upset last night for getting lost. It's because it's like the 100th time, and it's annoying. But there I go, justifying it again, right? I'm continually justifying my thoughts, my beliefs, and all they do is cause pain. So why am I going to justify something that doesn't feel good? Why am I going to hold on to and value something that I know is not real? But that's what the ego mind does, right? It constructs these beliefs and these judgments and these ideas and concepts, and based on these few small things, it traps you in your own mind. And I'm getting to experience the insanity of ego mind, and I'm thankful for it. For me, it's been quite an easy journey. I haven't had to experience it the hard way. I've been able to cut chunks of time through miracles and not even know what it is that I'm doing. And now I'm at the point where Spirit won't let it up, meaning that unless I give it up, Spirit's not going to let it up. Because it's up to me to do that, to give it to Spirit, to see it differently, to purify it. But I seem to be holding tightly onto my beliefs, and I seem to be holding tightly onto my frustrations, and they all seem to surround feelings of doubt, fear, worry, stuff like that, doubting myself and my own ability to do God's work and do it correctly and the best that I can. Worry that I might fuck something up, or hurt somebody else in the process, or that somebody else won't like me. And this stuff is so crazy. I know it's not the truth of how things are, and I know I don't have to feel this way. But I also know that it's my small ego self that feels this way. And it's not my true divine self, and I know that. So that gives me some comfort in knowing that it's just a mistake. I'm just thinking through my wrong mind, like everybody else in the world. So why am I any different? I'm not. I just have the awareness of it. And I can help myself get out of it through helping other people. And that's exactly what I do, and that's exactly what I'm doing. And this time, it's different than other times when I've dealt with my stuff, my mind stuff, right? Whereas before I didn't know what I was doing, so I just trusted the process and I gave it all to the universe and, was able to truly heal myself and heal my mind many times over. But now when I clearly know how, I don't know how healing is done, but I know that it's not done by me, and I also know that as soon as I ask for it, it is done. And I keep asking, but I'm standing in my own way. And I'm learning how not to stand in my own way. And as I don't stand in my own way, then I am able to live that perfect and happy existence that we are all destined to live. Our true reality here on earth. And I already know this is possible because 95% of the time my life is perfection and happy and amazing. And I'm so thankful. But I'm also not going to deny the fact that my ego is still very prevalent. And that's okay. I haven't done anything wrong. I'm not fucking anything up. I can't. It's not my plan. It's God's plan. So I'm just going along for the ride, and I'm exactly where I need to be. And I know that as I continue to give my mind and look at my thoughts, I'll see the absurdity of it, and that there is no source to my doubt and my worry. And, perhaps it's come from a past experience, but what's happened in the past is no longer, and there I must forgive it and let it go. And so today, I give my mind and my thoughts to the Holy Spirit, so that you may give them back to me in quietness and surety. My true divine thoughts that are one with you and all my brothers and sisters in God. I ask that all of my thoughts that come from the mind that is separate be put to rest, and that I transfer all faith from that which I had value in previously to my true thoughts that I truly do value and want. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for allowing me to recognize where I'm looping myself in my own mind with my own thoughts of ego. Thank you for giving me the means and the ways and the forgiveness in which I can forgive myself for the past, for my own ideas of what the future might be or look like, so that I may rest right here, right now, always right here, right now, and find the peace, find the calmness, and find the surety of the voice for God in my mind. Thank you for speaking louder to me and showing me the lessons that I need to learn. As I know in these last few days, they are lessons, and I'm very thankful. Thank you for allowing me to see them truly and benefit from them in every single way that I can. I don't want to miss this opportunity. I give my mind to you today. I give my mind to you today to teach me. I am your student. Thank you for teaching me. Amen. So, let's read my course lesson for today. I will not value what is valueless. Of course, course, this is the perfect lesson for me today, right? Okay, it's a big book, this course, right? Sometimes in teaching, there is benefit, particularly after you have gone through what seems theoretical and quite remote from what the student has already learned, to bring him back to practical concerns. This is exactly what I'm experiencing, people. It is these last couple days have taken me back to the practical concerns within my own mind. The actual, blocks that I'm putting in my own way from receiving true communication always, never failing, always perfect. And so I'm being shown the practical means within my own mind of, the blocks that I have placed in my mind. Like, until now, I've pretty much kept them hidden from myself, right? Like, I haven't seen them, I haven't experienced them. And I know they're there because I haven't fully looked at them. And in the last couple of days, they erupted, like literally erupted, and I haven't been able to shake it. It's just negative moods, annoyance, frustration. This we will do today. We will not speak of lofty, world-encompassing ideas, but dwell instead on the benefits to you. You do not ask too much of life, but far too little. When you let your mind be drawn to bodily concerns, to the things you buy, to eminence as valued by the world, you ask for sorrow, not for happiness. This course does not attempt to take from you the little that you have. It does not try to substitute utopian ideas for satisfactions which the world contains. There are no satisfactions in the world. Today we list the real criteria by which to test all things you think you want. Unless they meet these sound requirements, they are not worth desiring at all, for they can but replace what offers more. So basically, the course lesson today is showing us what we truly want and what we don't want, what we find valuable and what we find valueless. It is allowing us to have a checklist, which is yet to be read yet, but it provides us with a checklist of questions within our own mind to what we think that we want, what we think that we value and desire. And for me, I have been in a stink with self-doubt. I have not wanted to look at it. I've kind of pushed it off as I have no idea what's going on. I don't know why I feel this way. I just feel like shit, okay? But it's the self-doubt within me and other things, I'm sure. And it is this self-doubt that I'm previously, right now, giving value to. I do because it's still within my own mind. And I have yet to, see the source of this doubt, and I have yet to forgive it and let it go. But because it's in my conscious awareness, I am exactly where I need to be for this process to happen. But today it is showing us that this world holds no satisfactory things. That this world, even though it's outside of us, and it tempts us with these, oh wow, my whole computer just shut down. And it tempts us with these things from the external world. They won't bring us happiness. I've said this so many times in my talks, just because we get to a place on time isn't going to make me happy. Just because we don't get to a place on time shouldn't make me unhappy. The whole time yesterday when we were getting lost on the way to the airport to pick up my dad and his girlfriend,